From Lutyens corridors to assembly. Why are India's brightest IAS officers increasingly crossing over to politics? Often politics has lured bureaucrats. Switching from bureaucracy to politics is not new. In fact, India has also had a former bureaucrat serving as Prime Minister. Former PM Manmohan Singh himself was a bureaucrat and a distinguished one who changed the course of India's economic landscape, bringing in the 1991 liberalization. For decades, India's bureaucracy has been seen as the steel frame of governance, the implementers of political will. But in recent years, the trend has only picked steam. This is more than just a career switch. It represents a deeper churn in India's governance landscape. According to Election Commission data, over the last 2 decades, dozens of former IAS, IPS, and IFS officers have entered active politics. Many winning Lok Sabha or Assembly seats, others becoming ministers or advisors. The trend has accelerated in the last 10 years, especially with the search for technocratic credibility in politics. Case study 1, Ajit Jogi. One of the early examples was Ajit Jogi, an IAS officer who went on to become the Chief Minister, the first Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh in the year 2000. His administrative experience helped him build the new state's governance framework from scratch. Jogi's journey was a template for how bureaucrats could leverage policy experience in political leadership. Perhaps the most prominent case in recent times is that of Arvind Kejriwal, a former IRS officer. From exposing corruption as a part of the RTI movement to launching the Aam Aadmi Party, Kejriwal showcased how an officer could rebrand into a mass leader. His success in Delhi politics, backed by his bureaucratic skills of navigating systems, is now studied as a case of technocratic populism. Another notable example is K.J. Alphonse, once called Delhi's demolition man during his IAS days for clearing illegal constructions. Post-retirement, he joined politics, became a Rajya Sabha MP and Union Minister. He argued, an officer knows how government functions, but in politics, you get the power to change how it functions. So let us understand why are bureaucrats stepping into politics. Frustration with limits of service. Within bureaucracy, decision making is often bound by political will. Officers may design reforms but cannot always implement them. Quest for impact. Politics offers a chance to influence policy directly rather than being a cog in the wheel. Recognition and autonomy. Many officers feel their credibility and administrative experience give them an edge with voters who are tired of traditional politics. A retired civil servant put it bluntly, in the service, you advise. In politics, you decide. Take Shah Faesal, the first Kashmiri IAS topper. He resigned in 2019, citing growing restrictions on free speech and governance challenges in Jammu and Kashmir. He briefly joined politics with the JKPM before returning to service. His case highlights both the pull of politics and its volatility. At the national level, former bureaucrats like R.K. Singh, ex-IAS, now Power Minister, and Hardeep Singh Puri, ex-IFS and now Minister for Petroleum and Housing, show how civil servants can transition into cabinet roles where their expertise directly informs governance. This bureaucrat-to-politician pipeline brings both opportunities and risks. On one hand, it injects administrative expertise into politics, improving policy making. On the other, it blurs the neutrality of the bureaucracy, raising questions. Are officers serving the system or preparing to use it as a launchpad for politics? Political scientist Yogendra Yadav once observed, when bureaucrats enter politics, they bring system knowledge but risk undermining the very neutrality that makes the service valuable. Globally, this is not unusual. In countries like Singapore and South Korea, bureaucrats frequently move into political roles, often with structured pathways. In India, however, the shift is more ad hoc, shaped by personal ambition, party strategy, and political timing. From Ajit Jogi to Arvind Kejriwal, from Shah Faesal to Hardeep Singh Puri, the corridors of power are no longer the final destination for many bureaucrats. For them, politics is the new frontier. Public policy expert Pratap Bhanu Mehta once remarked, "If politics becomes the next career step for civil servants, India must rethink how to safeguard neutrality in governance while still harnessing their talent in public life."